December 1st, what does that mean? Happy birthday, Canyon Lakers. Today is our 33rd anniversary, and we get to say happy birthday to ourselves. It is an honor because today I get to sit next to Mr. Jack Wamsley, who is our first city council member. And also, we get to talk a little bit about the history of the city and talk about what makes it so great. Jack, believe it or not, has been a resident here in Canyon Lake for over 37 years. He doesn't look a day past 93, believe it or not. Doesn't look a day past 50. But I'm excited because he's going to share a little bit about the history of Canyon Lake and why we became the city that we've become. So Jack, tell us a little bit about why we became a city and why we decided to leave the county and be our own municipality.
Well, I can tell you how it started. It started with an argument with a supervisor. One of the main things I had told the supervisor, I said, well, if you won't fix our road and you're claiming the tax money should go to a more important thing, we're going to form our city, we'll take our own tax money and we'll do our own road.
Obviously today, the makeup of the lines that we have for Canyon Lake is relatively small. So what made the existing council at that time decide to make the city what it is today?
Well, basically it was a vote of 3-2.
Okay.
John Jordan Millie and I felt we should take the shopping center east of us. Was the fact that hired the company to see if we could make it. They showed us making an excellent profit of a cushion of probably $500,000, maybe a little. They didn't think, well, why we need money? I said, well, it's going to happen sooner or later. So why not prepare? And John was with me, but we were just the two. So we had to back off of that. The other thing that stopped us from other people was the fact that if you move out and take that other shopping center, you're going to have to take Quail Valley. We're not going to let you stand without taking Quail Valley. Well, we thought that was a very big expense for us. So we gave in. The other location was that I wanted the BLM property. The reason I wanted the BLM property is because they were not adequate in what they were going to do with the property. I talked with BLM, got a good response from them, and they said, fine, take it, because like you know, we could figure police, fire, and so on in the BLM property if need be. But in the future, several thousand acres there, in the future, we could develop that in favor of our city. I was able, with John and the other council members, we were able to swing that. We submitted all of the BLM property.
What's the best advice you would give someone who's thinking of getting involved in Canyon Lake politics?
I always took a position that what I do and what decision I make it for the majority of the people.
What is your favorite thing about Canyon Lake?
I think the favorite thing is the fact that we have the power to control what happens in our community, plus the fact that we have parks and recreation and things for kids. You don't have that in cities, but we have it in Canyon Lake. And it's a pleasure to live here. We still got a great, great city, and I would hope that everybody continues to feel and work that way.
I love that. Well, there you have it, a little bit of history from Mr. Jack Wamsley, one of our first council members here in Canyon Lake. It is an honor to serve next to him, sit next to him. I know that he reached out to every single council member who's served probably since then and has built a relationship. But Canyon Lake is truly a special place, and it's an honor to say happy birthday. Enjoy the community that you're part of, because Canyon Lake, there's nothing else like it. We do truly live in the best place in the United States.